Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome to Pineview Drive, Homeless. I'm Kamchak Fisko, and come join me for the next stop on the Pineview Horror Express.
They kind of make you earn the unlocks. 7 hours till sunrise, so we've got this and 7 more slots, so we have 8 total. Yeah, the game's actually trying to scare you to death. That is the concept. There's actually like an achievement for getting all the matches, grabbing all the flashlight batteries. I'm not going to shoot for any of those in the playthrough because I don't care about those. I'm trying to experience the game, so I'm not going to like waste matches or waste this or waste that just to get an achievement. I'll do that on another pass. I actually want to experience the game and see what the storyline is. That one got me legitimately. The way the game works is because I was staring at the scare when it happened. There are some scares just by looking at them, they affect your character. That one, seeing the cat run by, scares my guy. Just like if I were to stare at the shadows when they suddenly turn into the flock of crows and come flying at me, that scares my character. The only way to circumvent that would have been literally open the door while facing away where you wouldn't have seen the cat, or walking sideways down the hall so you don't see the shadow become the bird, stuff like that. That's why I say I'll probably be scared to death in the game a couple of times by the mechanics, because I need to learn, okay, this will have a scare here, so I need to not be looking here when this happens, so I won't get that fear effect on my character. You do get a little bit of sanity back with every hour, but mostly they've added these new potions that top off, or at least give you a huge chunk of sanity back, which is a new mechanic that didn't exist in the original game. So even though they didn't make the detection any nicer in ways that would have made sense, they at least give you a way to refill your stamina without just being totally fucked, dependent upon, well, I hope you didn't get scared enough through the last hour, because if you didn't have enough stamina left over, or sanity left over, fuck you. Which is kind of how the first one worked. It was very unforgiving. This one, they at least give you a way to heal. I didn't understand how that healing mechanic works, so I wasted one of my heals. Technically both, but I understand how they work now, and we have 3 heals now. As we unlock more of the house, we will unlock more heals. Okay, that's a candle. I can't open that fridge. I'm just looking around the house until either I get a voice dialogue telling me where to go, or it becomes apparent that I'm supposed to go here. The light switches aren't going to work. This is long after the house is decrepit and there's no power left. In the original game, the power worked for a while. The problem is, when I picked the first one, I thought I was saving it for later, like the matches and the batteries. I was not. I didn't understand that until I grabbed the second one, and I was down some sanity and it replaced it. It was like, oh, it's instant. Oh, it's instant. Fuck. And then I realized I wasted one. You also need to be very mechanical with how you move, which is why I'm trying to pivot, move, pivot, move. That way I'm minimizing my movement, so if a noise goes off while I happen to be turning, it won't fuck me because I won't be turning. I'll be pivoting, looking, pivot, look, move. You try to keep your movement very mechanical, and you'll do well in the game. It's very frustrating. That actually made me jump, but I followed the cardinal rule. I wasn't moving, I didn't stop moving forward. Didn't scare my character, even though it scared me. Hence, the mechanical movement. I learned the rules from the first game. I know how this goes. Even if you get scared, you do not react in a way that your character did, because your character's gonna get scared enough from bullshit along the way. Time to start combing the old rooms again. Oh, that was something that's just a seam on the table. That one got me because I stopped moving and opened the door. You saw I was doing multiple movements, and it wasn't the scare that made me not. I was already in momentum. That's where it screws you. That's where it can screw you when you're not actually reacting to shit. And I don't even know what the hell we quote-unquote saw, because the flash happened right in front of me. So I wasn't looking in the right direction, because I was moving to go through the door. I don't know what it was we were supposed to have seen. So I miss scares that way too, so it kind of sucks. It's both a good and a bad system for this game. It's good as far as the struggle it gives. It's bad in as far as that it's overly sensitive. It's good in as far as that it gives you a challenge to overcome. It's bad in as far as it can literally make you miss scares just because you have to follow the movement system. So it means you're going to not see something because you're trying to make sure you don't lose sanity. Thought I saw something below the plant. No, that was the bottom of the plant. Alright, time to see if we can either go outside or go upstairs. Didn't change my movements, so the clown didn't scare me. He's over here. Okay, so the annoying thing with that clown douche is... And now he's already gone, so he's moved somewhere else. The annoying thing about the clown douche is... In the first one, there were a couple times where he was in a really fucked location, and he would always be there. But if you didn't have the perfect movement going into the room, it would count as a scare, and that's towards the tail end of the game, so it could be very well the scare that kills you. Which is why I have the mechanical movement philosophy I do. Largely because of that annoying little shit. Because when he shows up, he makes that noise, which in and of itself isn't overly scary, but if you're like totally hyped up because of what's going on, it can get you and make you react. The problem is if it happens while you're opening a door turning, you're fucked. So the timing of it can just be absolute ass. Which is why it can suck so badly. That's why I try to get into a position and move. Get into a position and move. I try to keep that as my movement attempt. How I, get around. So it minimizes that kind of shit happening. But it still will happen no matter what. As you've seen, even with me trying to be careful, there's been times where I didn't wait till I was in front of the door to turn, to move just right, etc., etc. I don't know if I tried the front door. I think I did. We'll try the side back door. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to wait for the clue because I'm not sure where to go because we can't go outside. As a general rule, I just keep my character moving forward at all times. That way, even if something happens, you just walk into the wall. No biggie. It's really annoying when you open a door that you have to turn the rest of the way because you have to turn to look at the handle. That can count against you if the scare goes off. So it's... the timing of things can really suck. Alright, we already got everything that was in that pantry. Oh, jeez. That actually got me. Even though that should not have gotten my character, that got me. Because my character didn't stop moving. That should not have gotten him. That honk means the clown's nearby. The problem is we don't know where, so we have to be really careful with our movements. Move out like this so I can actually stop and turn. We can't go outside. Sometimes literally what you need to do is the reason why I won't give you a clue is because you are supposed to walk around the house to trigger shit like that, and that's what moves things forward. When I walk into a room, I try to keep walking forward just in case that clown asshole is like, oh, hiding up on a rafter right inside the door. And if you go to look at him, it scares the hell out of you because that's a ton of movement. It's shit like that. It gets really frustrating. I kind of don't want to heal yet. I want to see how far I can push it and see how much a tincture heals you. So I need to test this door, then I need to go back and check upstairs again. Footsteps behind us. So obviously that scare literally took me coming back to the beginning to walk through the door the way I did for the scare to be where it was. That's why sometimes you have to backtrack through the house a couple of times. Because that way you're coming at the right angle for a particular scare to occur. And there are some where you literally have to be looking out the window to see shit. Scarecrow Boy's still in place, so we're good. When he gets loose, that becomes a pain in the ass. Because he will appear behind you at random intervals and start breathing. Which is creepy as all fuck. But if you turn around to look at him, you get a major scare to your sanity. However, if you back up into him, you'll see part of him, but if you keep backing up, it triggers it without the mouse having moved, and you don't get a fear penalty. I kind of tripped over that the first game. I didn't even do it on purpose. I was being a smartass, like, I'm gonna back into this motherfucker and kill myself. Nope. Turned out to be the way you deal with him.
Something is in the pan in this disgusting mass. Maybe it would help to heat it up?
Oh, interesting. That's different. I can't exactly back up, so... Do I need to put wood in there, or what? I must need to go find wood. Which I don't know how I'm going to do. I can't go outside. I don't remember seeing wood anywhere else. Asshole's probably around the corner. Which means I'm just going to walk straight to the end of the hall, and if he screams and does this bullshit, he screams and does this bullshit and won't trigger on me. I sincerely doubt we have this key yet. If you can, either don't be moving, or try to organize the door in such a way where you can open it and immediately not have to worry about triggering anything. And there are times when the clown will be in the room, but he won't react until you're turning, and that sucks. Because your mouse movement is literally what triggers his ass, which makes it immensely frustrating. Another psst in my ear. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go downstairs. Whether or not we can go outside, I get the feeling the wood is downstairs. I think by and far the most frustrating thing is, even though the rules are keep moving consistently, you're not really allowed to sprint. At least not until you're being legitimately chased. So, that part kind of sucks. It means you can't really sprint in the game. Because more often than not, it'll screw you. I actually had to learn that the hard way, the first one, dying a couple of nights before realizing it was the sprint that was doing me in. Just checking the windows. Every now and then there'll be a scare event that you have to see outside before you're allowed to move forward. It is actually designed that way. I'm going to try going outside because the chopping block and the firewood was outside. That's why I think we're going to have to go outside. But none of the outside doors are unlocked, so I don't know how that's going to work. And there's no, like, firewood or anything anywhere? No, it doesn't look like it. Shit. Alright, time to look through the rest of the house. There might be some in the pantry, actually. Okay, so is it in the pantry, or... Where am I supposed to get the wood? If we take too long, our guy will basically say, oh, hey, go here for this. Like he did before, like, oh, hey, I should heat up the pan. Which means he would have said, we were moments away from him saying, oh, I should check out the downstairs kitchen. Because he will actually spell out where you should go, or at least what you should be looking at. Can't just grab the wood from another fireplace, can I? Oh, I can. Cool. I was wondering about that. So we gotta go in the back. Now I'm going to be especially careful about my movements, because I have no doubt Senior Clown Boy is going to show back up now that we got the wood and we're moving back to a specific location. It's ironic, because the scare would have got me there had I picked up the wood earlier. Because you would have had to go that way. And the fire's upstairs, or the kitchen's upstairs. It's the upstairs kitchen, yes? Yes. Because the downstairs kitchen didn't have what we were looking for. Other door.
Something is in the pan in this disgusting mess. Maybe it would help to heat it up.
So we're basically melting. Oh, I love how if you're close to anything that has flies on it, this shit happens. Very disturbing. And they're doing it on purpose, because we have to stand close enough to the flies if this happens to get the key. I heard something moving, it's why I'm not turning left. This game is the biggest indicator of fight the urge to look. It really is. It really teaches you you have to play that way or you're screwed. Now we play which door got unlocked. I'm guessing the clown was in there. Where were you, asshat? Okay, more health, more batteries. Either the clown was in this room or the clown was in the previous room, in the hallway somewhere, and it spawned. Even the clock chiming would be enough to be considered a scare, so you really have to be careful. Alright, I want to not heal because I want to see how much sanity we're going to get back, and we're already above half. So it does slowly increase as you accomplish things. Well, that's weird, the door... I must have gotten stuck in the door because I didn't want to shut. Alright. Got a guitar. Batteries. This is the music room. Nothing over here. Got matches. The hanging noise. Piano, so a noise alert can happen. Okay, I jumped. I hit the key. I moved. That fucked me. I deserved that one. Alright, this room is now unlocked, so we have access to this whole circuit upstairs and downstairs, which will make getting around a lot easier. That time I didn't react. I kept moving. I didn't fuck that up. Although I've never seen them do that many back to back immediately. That actually... It made my... I've got goosebumps, but I didn't jump from it this time. Oh, the room's bleeding again. This happened in the original, but it was a vision. It wasn't really real. This time it seems like it's real. Freaky. Let's go upstairs. We still haven't found the note. We got that to the right, and this starts to interconnect the rooms to go up to the third and the fourth floor. Batteries, tincture. Okay, they're giving us health pretty much every room, so they expect us to be scared often. Plus some matches everywhere, so I'm not worried about running out, but on the same token, I haven't needed to illuminate anything yet. Alright, let's check this door. Locked. Makes sense. Wasn't the original. Fourth floor. These will be the actual bedrooms, where ours was blatantly the guest bedroom. Should be a door on the left and the right here, then a door up ahead on the left and the right. Another tincture, more matches. They are giving us ample health that if we're not stupid and chugging it down, we'll survive. So, I'm less worried about dying now. It also seems like progressing through rooms, not necessarily objectives, is what's giving us sanity. So it's basically not holding still, it's continuing to move. But specifically to a new room that you haven't been to before. More matches. Nothing here. More matches. Hi, I see you. I wonder, since everything stays, are the statues only there during the hour they're in? Or are they still there, the ones that I've missed from before? Another tincture. So they're still there, they're outside somewhere? I might be able to go get them the next time we can go outside, assuming we get to go outside again. That screwed me because I was turning when it went psst. Well, here's the note, so this is the final room. I'm basically wasting matches on purpose. So I'm just gonna come in here and grab the, where were they? Is it here? Grab them from the nearby room. But I'll do it on the next turnover, because I'll be able to light this room immediately on the next day, or the next hour.
My personal thanks to each and every one of you for tuning in. You all are awesome viewers. Really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. It means a lot to me, and I do hope you enjoy it. You all take care of yourselves. If you want to see more of me, come to the video on the list, or stay tuned for more. Feel free to leave a comment below. Please remember to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. In the meantime, fare thee well, everyone.